All right, my Bible in 365 brothers and sisters, we are about to embark upon an absolutely incredible book. Yes, you guessed it. We're at Exodus, and there is a lot of stuff to go over. Of course, this book documents quite a bit, 400 years of slavery in Egypt. The Jews went through a tremendous amount of difficulty during that time, and Exodus will document that. And then, of course, we see the Exodus from Egypt into the wilderness. Now, this is interesting because the Jews will stay in the wilderness for quite a bit of time. And the Israelites learned a lot of lessons through that. And of course, these lessons will carry on through the next several books as we get into Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. But it's very interesting stuff. In this book, we'll also get introduced to the 10 Commandments and, of course, the building of the tabernacle. Now, there are some aspects that we should back up to and look at, because when we examine how God got the Israelites out of Egypt, it's pretty amazing. There were a lot of things that had to have happened to have gotten there. First of all, God had to have dealt with Moses' heart. And then we begin to see, as Moses was open after being broken, to going back and helping the people that God had intended for him to help, there were a lot of things that had to take place with the Pharaoh, right? Remember the 10 plagues, of course, the Nile turning into blood, the frogs, the gnats, or the mosquitoes as they would call them, the flies, the plague on the cattle where all the cattle died, the boils, the hail, the locust, not the hell, the hail, right? The locusts, the darkness, and of course the very last plague, and that would have been the death of the firstborn. So there were a lot of things that are documented here. And if you really want to learn about the subject of social justice, real justice, God's justice, you'll pick it up in the book of Exodus. And by the way, when you get to the 10 Commandments, I will do a special sort of a little mini study on that that'll last about 3 or 4 minutes, and you'll really enjoy that because I'm going to talk about the play, or really the play on words in the Hebrew language and how they work very differently from what a lot of people might actually think, and it's going to be very useful. Also, I will do a little study, including a graph on the tabernacle, because the placement of the children of Israel around the tabernacle is a pretty remarkable picture, and we'll actually talk about that because it is a shadow of things to come, literally what would happen to Christ on the cross, and we'll talk about that. So there are some interesting things we're going to learn here. Listen, if you are struggling in your relationship with the Lord and you're looking to dig in a little deeper, the book of Exodus will be the book for you. If you find yourself where you're in bondage to something, maybe there's a sin that you're having a difficult time dealing with, Exodus is the book for you. If you're looking to find order and stability in your life, Exodus is the book for you. You're going to learn a lot. And of course, as usual, if you would like to hear my full teaching on the book of Exodus, you can go to CalvaryChapelSignalHill.com. You can go into the media section and download my studies on the book of Exodus. Now, I'm a little bit older, but that's or a little bit younger. When I taught those things, I'm older now, but I am going to start on Exodus here very soon on a new series. But either way, you're going to love the teaching. You're going to grow through it. And this is just a great book. So get into it, you guys. It's going to be awesome. I think you're going to enjoy every minute of your reading. Again, I encourage you to journal. I encourage you to write down some questions. And if you're looking for some answers, you'll find it in the Bible teaching that we provide for you on my website, CalvaryChapelSignalHill.com. All right. God bless you guys. Happy reading. I know God's going to bless you.